found there wasn't any Russian collusion.
Greetings, Patriots. Marvin the Boone coming to you from Ice Station Mojado. It's 12 degrees this morning. The wind just keeps blowing, man. It's just blowing through the cracks in the doors, man. I wish this house faced a different direction. You know, I'm always getting the blast from the back. Not like a blast from the past. Or a blast in your ass. Speaking of blasting in your ass, I bet everybody thought I was a little harsh on Randall Paul yesterday. Oh, poor old Rand. Well, today he's in there pushing vaccines, so I guess I wasn't harsh enough. Is he a company man, or is he a company man? Yes, he's a company man. They picked him to be a lifer. He's going to be the Dick Durbin in the future, you know, in 10 years from now. He'll be the guy they drag out with his little curly red hair, his ginger hair, and he'll be the authority because he's a doctor, you know, he knows everything. These kids nowadays are in 4th grade, you know, by then they'll be 15 years old, I've already had a kid or two, already signed one over to the state to use for organ exchange, like a carbon exchange. This is an organ exchange. You produce a child, you give it to them, they use that child now, and on credit, the organs in that child can be used by you or your designated representative in the future. As long as they are good people. Now, who determines that? The compliance officers, of course, the 12% of our population, the African Americans. Slave reparations, well, that's only part of what they get. They get to rule over the rest of you dogs. Yeah, that's right, you did them wrong. You turned them into slaves. You killed their men. You raped their women. You peed on their children like R. Kelly. Now you can pay. You can pay forever. And if you don't like it, you could complain to your representative. Because you elected them. And elections have consequences. As far as a reward for some missing Haji, man, I don't know nothing about it. Don't know nothing about it. But I would say if you go and play bounty hunter, you're probably going to get killed. And it'll just take the guy away from you. It ain't gonna be no reward. Besides, I saw that guy's name show up twice on the blacklisted news on the same day, and earlier in the morning was a story leading up to the second story. It was like they were setting the foundation for the reason why they have to go and shoot up some hotel to get his ass. Which is the story on why they shot up the Mandalay Bay, but I wasn't there. But I know who else wasn't there. Some machine gun nest wasn't there. Because if it was, there'd be bullet holes and all kinds of shit all over the side of that building where those guys would have been firing everything back at that building. They'd have gone down to the local pawn shop. They'd have gone to the local army surplus store and checked out as big ordinances as they could. I mean, I think they were pinned down for long enough they could have stopped for a pizza on their way to deploy to that active shooter drill. I mean, active shooter event. And where are all those country western guys? They're out there doing the line dance out there on third base line. That's why they call it the line dance, you know? Country western people, you know, they're all cool, you know? They all came in DHS buses, white buses. About 2,000 people, I think, were in that free concert, right? They all got free tickets to that free concert. And I bet they all got a complimentary room in one of the local hotels with casino chips, comp meals. They already got their bus ride there, motor coach, white bus, DHS, moved them to the next event. You know, every now and then one of them, you know, has a baby and has to go on vacation, so they get an abortion and go on vacation, and they replace them. They put a Craigslist ad in the paper and get another crisis actor. That's okay. Just think, all they need is 250 10-man teams. to go throughout the country faking attacks, faking accidents, faking biological mishandling of nuclear medical waste, which has happened since Obama got elected. I think there's been at least 3 incidences in Mexico City where they've reported radioactive medical waste, nuclear medicine type stuff, stolen, missing, whatever. And every administration sends somebody down there to Mexico City. We had the Kirchners were down there as the envoys this year. And Biden went down there before the H1N1 broke out. You know, remember the H1N1, the swine flu that was going to mutate into the bird flu. And I said they'd have flying pigs coming over the deep water horizon and catch on fire as they kamikaze land on the beach in Mobile, Alabama. That was 10 years ago, and I remember that like it was yesterday, man. That was a long time ago. That's when I started making videos, 2009, over the skunk Napolitano. And I remember the flying, burning bird video I made was right about the same time. And that thing still works. That theory still plays out. I just saw that about a week ago, a picture from 10 years ago where they had all those dead pigs in China floating down the river. It was just packed with dead pigs. Almost like somebody was experimenting with a swine flu, and it killed all those swines. Sweet, you sure got a pretty mouth. Boon out. I'll find out more about this missing sheik with the $1 million reward. I don't know. You can't claim a reward like that, man. They got too many people hunting the guy down. If they find out you're looking for him, they'll just follow you. And when you find him, they'll kill you and take him. Or kill you both. Say you killed the guy and then they stumbled upon the crime scene. And your ashes will be delivered to the cemetery of your next of kin's choice. COD, of course. Boon out.